Hi everybody, Joe Conroy, Certified Financial Planner. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm going to start the video off with, make sure that if you have any questions or if your circumstances have changed, we need to update that retirement plan or start your retirement plan or review your portfolios. If it's been a while since we've connected, please do not hesitate to contact me. Love the opportunity to be able to go through any type of items that you might want to go through. So what I want to do today is not really talk so much about what's going on in the market, but I want to talk a little bit more about what's going on behind the scenes. I want to talk about the structure of how I provide guidance and advice to clients. And the number one partner in that process is a name that you probably have some recognition with, and that is LPL Financial. So who is LPL Financial? What do they do? How do they help you achieve your goals and improve your finances? So brief history, LPL is really the merger of Linsco and Private Ledger, and they go back to the 60s and 70s. And when they merged in 1989, they shortened the name to LPL. So LPL, fast forward to today, is the largest independent broker-dealer. So I'll start with broker-dealer first. What is a broker-dealer? How do they help me and help serve clients? Broker-dealer is the company, kind of like a name that you might recognize, Merrill Lynch, Wells Fargo, Edward Jones. Each of them aren't independent financial advisor broker-dealers, but that's the function that they serve. They are broker-dealers. Broker-dealer processes trades, prints the statements, keeps things in compliance, and is the big behind-the-scenes corporation helping advisors. Now, I mentioned largest. Largest meaning there's over 16,000 financial advisors that use LPL. You probably never really see LPL when you're driving around, see street signs or signage, storefronts, things like that, because LPL really wants their local advisors to promote their own brands, whatever that might be. Here for us, it's Harford Retirement Planners. Down the street, they might call themselves something different. LPL really wants the advisors to be the face of their own practices. They don't want to dictate how advisors work with their clients, so they're not really going to put themselves in between clients and advisors. They want the clients and advisors first, they're in the background. Now I mentioned independent, right? So the independence is a key theme here. I'm an independent advisor, so think of me as a free agent. So I can work with LPL or I can get rid of LPL and work with anything. I can do that with any vendor that's supporting the practice, which is supporting your goals and your investments. Independence is huge. It is so important because it removes and eliminates conflicts of interest. Independence in the broker-dealer space means that LPL is not manufacturing proprietary products. You're not going to see an LPL mutual fund. You'll never see an LPL insurance product. I don't get paid more if I push an LPL mutual fund because they don't exist. So there's really an elimination of conflicts that might be at other places, not LPL. I won't go through them specifically, but you can always call and ask, and I'll give you a little bit more of a clear answer. And independence is so important. You know, clients want to sit down with their financial advisor, and you really want to have that trust from the start. And knowing that the conflicts of interest are reduced or eliminated really helps get to that point more quickly. LPL really provides a large pantry that I can go in and pick the ingredients from. And ingredients for your financial plan might be mutual funds, it might be individual stocks, municipal bonds, it could be term insurance, it could be any number of things, and I can pick from any number of companies and providers and really just assemble what I feel is in the client's best interest. That's what being a fiduciary is, and that's the role that I serve working with clients. So some of that scale, there's over 16,000 advisors that I mentioned, over 4,000 home office staff in 3 different home office locations, all sitting there waiting, not just for me, but also other advisors to call in with questions. So procedural questions, research questions, compliance, you name it. They're there to help us with whatever we need help with. So also peel the curtain back a little bit, just the financial aspect of how this works. I am not an employee of LPL. I'm self-employed. And actually, LPL, I pay them. So I am a customer of LPL. I pay them a percentage in order to maintain some of the back office functions to allow me to be in, not lately, but in the conference room with clients, helping go through plans and portfolio reviews. So to add on to that point, there are no sales managers, there's no goals, requirements, things like that. So it's not, any advice or any investment solutions I'm putting in front of clients. It's there not because I'm trying to work towards a bonus or this or that. That's just not the way that it works. It's a very clean way to run your practice, and gets me, building trust with clients that much faster, knowing that that is the circumstance with which I operate. Last thing I'm going to touch on is the independent research department. So it's the largest independent research department of any independent broker-dealer. A lot of people doing a lot of analysis and research that I can piggyback off of. They do a lot of the heavy lifting and homework. I steal their notes, do my own analysis, and then it allows me to spend more time, like I said, rebalancing portfolios, implementing ideas, checking in with folks from time to time, and doing all the things that are important to my clients. If I try to spend all my time sorting through all the thousands of stocks that we could buy, the tens of thousands of mutual funds, I'd never be able to take a phone call or attend a meeting. So it's a great resource to have, and we're very fortunate to be able to be plugged into that system. So to wrap it up, LPL Financial is a great provider. If at any point they end up not being that, we can move somewhere else, but I don't really have any indication that that's going to be the case anytime soon. So I appreciate the size of the organization, the support that they offer, and probably most importantly, that independence that comes with being affiliated with LPL. So that's a little backstory of how we're generating the recommendations for your portfolios and how we're serving your retirement plans. If you have any questions about that, please feel free to ask. And as always, thank you for watching.